Hello everybody, I'm Law of the West and welcome to Star Citizen and to day one of the Free-to-Fly expose. I'm excited. I'm actually a little giddy. I can't wait to check these out. And I'm going to spend an ostentatiously long amount of time just staring at every one of these ships with a slack-jawed look on my face. Are we in the daytime? Oh, we're right on the Terminator, so we might get a nice little view as we land here. Where are you pointing? There we go. Okay, man. Fuel efficiency be damned. I was gonna get down there as fast as humanly possible. There we go. That's what we're aiming for. Look for the other ships. Speed up a little bit. We still got some distance to go. It's very deceptive being able to see the city from this high up. And this ship, my goodness, just eats through hydrogen fuel. You can actually hear the sucking noise coming from the tanks when you fly around. Oh, okay, yeah. Almost forgot about you. I get it. All of that is hot lava. Oh, it's looking even prettier as we come upon it. Like I said, I want to get down here and I just want to get this out of my system. And once I do that, I can fly back to Ollie and start transporting people back and forth. I just need to get this done. I need to satisfy the itch. if you know what I mean. Okay, pull back. Oh, and I thought for one split second this was sorting at the top of the list and not the bottom of the list still. It drives me a little crazy. Did you get me a landing bay already? You are awesome. There we go. Just head towards the big wrench. That's where good things happen. Okay, this is going a little too smoothly, and to tell you honestly, I'm a bit scared, actually. Frame rate's really nice. Alright, pull back in the throttle. Pull back in the throttle. What are you doing? Slow down, slow down. Slow your butt down. Slow your roll. Come on. I know you're not a racing ship, but still. You're not a Starfarer either, so act like it. Alright, let's pull down the landing gear. Oh. Coming down. Very excited over this, to tell you honestly. And yeah, I'm very near the restricted area. And I don't know what's up. I think the gravity is set really weird in these bays, because you go flying all over the place when you get about 10 feet off the ground. How are we doing here? Hey, it looks good enough for me. Let's power down and get out of here. Alright, you guys. Take good care of her. I don't know. I care. I'm going to melt her in like 2 days. You are a $25 upgrade to a reclaimer, my friend. That's what you are. You look awesome from the outside. There's no... Oh, that ladder. Get away from that ladder. Just stupid ladder. Just drive me to coronary because that dumb thing. Oh, my God. That's the easiest time I've had with a ladder yet. That's all I'm saying about that. Wonder why that thing gives me a coronary. Alright. Lead me to the ships. Don't look so casual, all you guys. This is an event. Look up. You. Which way to the ships? Huh? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't trust any of you guys with any weapons either. Kinda hoping it's in the Tessa spaceport. Only makes sense. Ideally, I'm assuming it would be in some spot that hasn't been opened yet. So previously that I'd be walking around would be either roped off or, barred from being entered somehow. Because that expose is a huge amount of space. You coming? Coming? These elevators were not made for patient people. Scratch that. They were not made for... Whoa. They were not made for impatient. Unpatient. Oh my god. Can't even use my words. That's how excited I am. Yeah, I would love to have some kind of just verification noise sound effects, which I'm sure is coming. I'm just nitpicking. I'm just myopically focusing on the elevators because that's all I have to focus on for right now. Man, I just can't wait to beeline it over to the Aero and show you guys. That's the first thing I'm going to look at. I know that's what everybody wants to see. I don't blame you. And hopefully I can get into the cockpit. Yep, spawn all in there, pal. There you go. Alright, lead me to the ships. Ooh, here we go. Well, we don't... here we go. I believe this is it. This is not the way to go. It's the other door. What's up, guy? Did you enjoy what you saw? You did too. Yeah. Let me in. Open up. Oh, it's another elevator. Oh, yeah. Screw me. Another elevator. I just want some nice stairs or something. Come on. So impatient. Click the button like 20 times. That helps. I swear to God, I just saw them come right out of this thing. But ideally, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, sip of coffee. Be right back. Oh, yeah. Oh, that brings me back. Get in there. Get down there. That was very rude of me. I should have checked to see if anybody else was coming. But, you know, excitement. Adrenaline. Can't hold back. Need to go. Ooh, are we there yet? Are we there yet? I keep... Yes. Yes, we are there yet. Oh, let's just take this in. Oh, dear God. That looks nice. That looks sweet. Alright, let's get down there. That view from up there is nice, but the view from down here is so much nicer. Oh, okay, good. Now, from what I saw, these wings fold up. And that decreases significantly the amount of space that this thing occupies when it's in your hangar. Which is exactly one of the things I was saying to myself is what could a light fighter actually bring to the table that the other ones don't do? And, you know, I was saying the ability to compress its space down or to be able to store more of these than the other ones. Now, could you not get in there, pal? Because, oh, here we go. I can just click on it. Can I rent you? Unmatched design. Oh, I'm gonna rent you. Transaction costs 0. Well, thank you for, you know, small favors. Hopefully this process will go through. Taking your sweet time is what you're doing. Whoa, okay. Nice. Nice. So we've got one of these to play around with. But you bet your bottom dollar I will be. Alright, so how do I get in there? Where's the trigger? There's rent. Where's open up? Let's see if I can find that spot. Okay, I'm not finding it. It's probably like a... Man. Like this little minuscule area that you have to click on. Like this is ideally where you think you'd be clicking on to get in. Well, instead of that, I'm just going to walk around and show it off a little bit more. But it would be nice to jump in and show the wings fold. That would be interesting. But my God, look at this. Oh, okay, so 3 size 3 missiles. One of them looks like a size 2. The other ones look like size 1s. That could quite possibly be 2 size 3s, but I doubt it. I think that's going to be a size 2 and 2 size 1s. Okay, so here, that looks like a size 2 gun on a gimbal. Otherwise, it wouldn't be hanging limp like that. And on the dorsal, I believe those are 2 size 1s. And I don't see any other guns on this. I don't see anything on the nose. This is not a gun right here, by the way. If it is, yeah. Keep clear, loading mechanism. That looks like a refueling rig, tell you honestly. That or a sensor. Can I open you up? I want to open you up. Someone just opened you up. You can do it. We can do this somehow. Let's see if I can jump in here without getting a heart attack. Get in. You did it before. Get your... Sorry. Okay, no, let's hold back. I don't feel like dying in the process of doing that. But I mean, God, this thing just looks so slick. This just looks so aerodynamic and so awesome. Yeah, I mean, I had my reservations about this ship at first, but just looking at it just makes me go, oh my god. So, ideally, this is basically Anvil's version of the Gladius and the Blade. So, those are the two ships this is going to be in competition with. So, you can just assume that the specs are going to be very close in a lot of ways. Like, ideally, this seems to be lighter on firepower, so I'm assuming it's going to be excelling in performance. But the performance can only be so good before it kind of... It starts to become a racing ship, which you know it can't do. So, that gives you the idea of what the stats are going to be. But I can't wait to actually get in here and check these out for myself. Last time I checked, the whole site was down, so... I'm sure they're posting this information, I'm sure they're putting this up for sale, and I'm sure people are just throwing money at the screen. Oh my god, this just looks awesome. I know there's a lot more ships to look at, and I'm just kind of circling around this thing like a vulture. But I want to try just one more time to see if I can find where that stupid spot is and open this thing up. I would very much like to do that. I'd like to get inside. Let's try over on this side. Yeah. Well, I'm going to move on because there's more ships to look at. And then I might try to get back in there in a little bit. It looks so much more impressive with the wings down, but it just looks awesome with the wings folded up too. Just seeing it is just very, very cool. And we've seen this ship already. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. This is my first ship. This is my first love. I owned this ship exclusively for about 2 years. And that's all a man needed for quite a while. That's the regular Hornet. And we got the tracker. This, you know, man, the Valkyrie is a very, very pretty ship. I just wish it wasn't that atmosphere-only exclusive dropship. It's too singular for something that was originally being billed as a multi-purpose ship, and then kind of got downgraded to a dual-purpose ship, and then one of the two purposes were, you know, like the gunboat aspect of it isn't very gunboaty. I'm just sorry to say. What's up, guys? Lots to see. You could always tell the player characters because they're only people running around like little ants. Now this, the F7A, the Mark II. Now, I've been in love with this ship ever since I did a video on it. God, I mean, it must have been like a year ago now. But my goodness, they just did such a beautiful job with the rework of this ship. I could not wait until Squadron 42 for this ship to become available because, my God, I would love to add this to my fleet. As a matter of fact, this contributed to my whole dislike of the Super Hornet because every time I looked at my Super Hornet and I looked back at this footage, I was like, you are just not the F7A. Even the look and the view from inside the cockpit has been redone and has been given a lot better visibility. And honestly, I think the cockpit from the Hornet, the Super Hornet, is among some of the best ones in the game right now. They have a tendency to kind of make people feel like they're like a 10-year-old sitting in their dad's car when you fly a lot of these ships, but not the Hornets. Man, they got that one down right. Oh, that is just such a pretty ship. Man. That is such a nice-looking ship. And you're just going to hear that from me over and over again. And here. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just take this in. One more cup of coffee before I dive into this one. Okay, I'm ready. I mean, look at this thing, too. I mean, we are bordering on Saber territory when it comes to smooth, clean lines. And I'm really kind of happy they got away from... Oh, you're a little You're a little close to the wall here, pal. You might want to move that out a little bit. But we're going to look over every square inch of this. Look at these. Look at this beast. Look at these weapons. What freaking size is that? Man. And it looks like all of these, it looks like it's mounted on a track almost, but those are fixed. And it's got the dorsal turret once again. Now, there's no way I could, can I? Did I just see? No. No, I thought I could get in. I would love to be able to get into the cockpit of this ship. I was going to keep clicking like a maniac until something happens. Alright, no, fine. Fine. And it almost looks like there's a... That looks like a sensor relay to me. And more guns, more guns, more guns. 3 under the wing, each side. 2 dorsal turrets. Invited you to their party. I am actually very, very sorry, Mr. Default. But I'm going to decline for right now. No offense. If you check out this video and you wonder why I snubbed you, it's nothing personal. I'm in the middle of doing something. I'll get back to joining with people in a little bit. I'll get social after I'm done with this, I swear. My God, also the engines just look amazing. These look just awesome. He's really, really wants me to join his party. That actually might be someone from my org trying to get me into it. And I will jump onto Mumble and I will talk to you guys in 1 second, I swear. I'm not snubbing you. Oh my goodness. But as soon as I'm done with this, I'll jump on and we can do some party stuff. And okay, let's see if I can get a little... Can I get on the wing? I want to see if I can do a little more jump puzzling. Am I holding a plate? When did I pick that up?
Hey, Law.
Hey, what's up? Is that you sending me the invite?
I think it's Flexo.
Okay, well, I'm just declining right now, unfortunately, because I'm now at the Expo, and I'm standing right in front of the lightning, and I'm literally trying not to drool on the mic. Because, I mean, that footage that we were looking at earlier was nice, and I was glad to look at it, but there's nothing like being able to control the camera yourself and look where you want to look. The only bad news, I don't think you can get into the cockpit of the Aero anymore. I think they fixed that.
Oh. Well, while I was picking my niece up at the airport, I bought 2 of them.
You are the man. That's what I love about you. You're a high roller. You just do not screw around.
They're good LTI tokens.
I agree with you.
Okay, there's like 15 people in the PXP chat, so I'm going to switch over to them for a while.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
So what haven't I looked at so far? I mean, these are definitely worth a second look. I mean, it took a little bit to get here. I'm in no rush to leave. I mean, I actually feel like I'm at some kind of like flight show or something like that. I am definitely feeling like I am at an expose right now. And once you make it here, you just kind of want to sit there and park your butt in front of one of these ships and just check it out. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. Oh yeah, the firepower in the F7A, by the way, is just amazing. Check it out on the webpage. It's kind of like, you kidding me, right? Seriously? You know, like... And I believe it branches off over here, and there's a few other ships that we've already... No. Where's the Gladiator? There it is, down there. That's the way I was looking. I see the Terrapin. I want to see if there's anything else over here. It's probably the Ghost, probably over there. I haven't seen that over in this area. We're just going to walk down here. Full disclosure, check the whole place out. I'm going to walk down here and see what's going on. Oh my God. Some beautiful, beautiful ships. Looks like the gangplank of the Valkyrie's open. You can actually get inside. The Hurricane. I shouldn't say it like that. Oh, and how on earth did I almost forget about the Hawk? Alright, we'll get to you, sweetheart, in just a minute. That's... wow. Ideally, I don't know what size scattergun that is, but that looks like one of the bigger sizes. I wonder if that's the default weapon for that now. I don't have access to that ship, so I'll have to ask around. Okay, so I did see this ship before, and you know what? I really like the look of it. I think it looks so much more impressive now. Well, especially than like a lot of the footage I've seen. I really seriously love the way the wings fold up. That's kind of like one of my favorite features about this. I would love to see this actually animating and landing, which hopefully... and let's see if it'll let me rent this. Okay. I mean, I didn't think this was going to be available until the next patch anyway, but, you know, it's worth a try. And back here, this is where the prisoner is going to get shoved into it. And what's really kind of funny is they're also talking about this, like, doubling as a way for you to log off your ship. And there's nothing official on that right now that isn't like 100%. But I think that's really kind of funny is the thing that you're going to be hiding prisoners in also being the thing you'd log off in. It would be really funny in-game to have like people being called to Hawks that are somewhere where a guy just kind of got himself locked in his own prison unit. And you have to come and get him out. Okay, and as far as weapons go, this thing was just loaded down with weapons. I mean, you see 2 right now at the bottom of those drums that are connected to the wing. And there's 2 over here. These 2 that I'm looking at. Now, okay, there's another one up in this area right here. So 2, 4, 6. That's 6 right there. Oh, there's another one up here. No, that's what I was looking at before. That's the one in the back that I was seeing. Yeah, it's a 246. But once again, this looks nice. The only thing I really disliked about this ship is the boost speed was just ridiculously low. And excuse me. And I haven't really caught any information on why that is. Why that tactical bit of information was, you know, put into this ship. And what's going on with that. So I want to find out what's the thinking behind that for this ship. When ideally boost is so important. And to give something, I think it was like around like 500 or something like that. Something that was almost like half the speed of every other ship. Yeah, I'd love to see this thing. I'd love to see its animations as it takes off and starts flying. I think those would be really neat. I mean, I've seen the gray box version of it, but I've never actually seen it fully textured and in-game doing it. So, now, if I remember correctly, you get into this the same way you get into the Gladiator. Like the whole bottom kind of comes down, and it looks like the seat is like right here. And that's where it would pop down from. But I'm pretty sure that this is locked out, and it will not let me do that. I'm going to go back to the Aero, and I'm just going to sit there and drool over that for a few more minutes. If you guys don't mind. If you want to stick around. Okay, so this is interesting. A lot of these doors are open. I'm just going to go in. I've been in the Terrapin many times. I just want to see. Yeah, this is all locked out. Very smartly so. You got to figure. Oh, I got the power on, huh? Yeah, you got to figure none of that actually works. I mean, they got a whole QA department testing to see ways to screw around with these things beforehand and making sure we don't do it. At least you hope. So where's the ghost? I didn't see the ghost. Probably back down around this area. No? No. It's the ghost. You're not supposed to see it. It's the whole point, idiot. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Look at you. I'm going to try to get into you one more time. I think they fixed that, but you know what? It's worth trying. I want to get that stupid highlight off. There we go. It looks... I have to look at it at an oblique angle to make sure that highlight goes away. But yeah, this is a sweet looking ship. This is very sweet. And I forgot to ask Sci-Fi how much it would cost when he was on the webpage. I don't want to jump out really quickly to find out. I will. I'll check out the stats in a little bit. And I'll be putting out another video on this when I get behind the wheel of it and start flying it around. But for right now, this is all about the EXPO. Sweet, sweet looking ship. Oh my god, it just looks like it's in motion even when it's standing still. It it looks like it's fully gimbal too, which I really like that. I really love the fact they do. I had like a pet peeve when they started putting these split loadouts with ships. And by split loadout, I'm telling them when they have like two size, one fixed, and then like some gimbaled guns on it at the same time. And I personally just hate having two pips when I'm trying to shoot. And I would always just like fix whatever it was on the ship anyway. It's just, it always felt like a big loss. It felt like a bad idea. And it's good to see that they're not continuing on with bad ideas in that vein, at least. But yeah. Okay, this is beautiful. This is awesome. I'm really happy to be able to show this to you. And I'm going to try and post this and get this up ASAP so people can check it out. If you haven't downloaded the game, you haven't checked it out, you want to come down here and check out the Aerospace Intergalactic Expo, I highly recommend it. It's very cool. It's very neat to see. If you want to fly this ship, you have to come down here and rent it. So get your butt down here and do it. Keep your eyes open for me at Alisar, because I'm just going to be trekking back and forth all day trying to bring as many people as I can back along with me and show off this awesome expo to other people and to get as many arrows in the sky as we can. So thank you very much for joining me for this episode. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again. All right, bye everybody.